Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead. Today I have a food pantry haul for you. This is our small town church-run food pantry. They're open usually twice a month, every 2 weeks, and you're allowed to come in and shop, which means you get to come in and pick out what you want from the items that they have. So a lot of times it'll be like you get so many bread products, but you get to pick which bread products you choose, or so many canned goods, but you get to pick which canned goods you want. So that is nice for us because we can say no to the things that I know that we can't use and yes to the things that we can, and leave the things that we can't use for others who won't use them. And a lot of times I end up taking weird things that other people are like, that's gross, and they don't want it. So that's how it works, right? So let's jump in and do this because I want to get this cold stuff put away. It's pretty toasty here today. So we're going to start in the back here. We got a bag of crispy onion rings, which I know most of my kids will be excited about. There's some mint chocolate chip ice cream and some brownie, ooey gooey brownie ice cream. That sounded delicious. Unfortunately, I can't have those. My husband and I eat low carb. I'll say that if anybody is new here. So you might hear me mention things that I can't eat, but my kids can. And this is part of the reason why we go to the food pantry, is to make sure that my kids are fed. And then that allows me the funds to buy the food that I can eat. Because, yeah, eating low carb, carbs are cheap. So, yeah. Anyway, we have 4 things of unflavored yogurt. So my kids will just top those with some granola or some fruit or whatever. Some of these mini Cinny's cinnamon rolls. We got these a long time ago from the food pantry, and my kids loved them. So they are very excited to have some more of those. Some gluten-free cheese and spinach ravioli. I am looking forward to making that as a quick and easy meal for my kids one evening, because I thought that with some meat sauce on it and call it a meal, maybe with some salad on the side or some green beans. So I'm happy to have some easy food right there. A pound of locally grown, raised, and donated ground beef. And then a thing of pineapple mango splash. My kids are on a parasite cleanse right now, which means taking a drops tincture type stuff, and we take it in juice because it's nasty tasting. So that's nice. That will go for that. We got to pick out 3 big bags of chips. So we did these yogurt pretzels because my kids really like those. Some barbecue pork rinds for me. And then these sounded interesting. Rice chips, thick and crunchy. And they are barbecue flavored as well. There are actually 4 of these and 4 of those. And my kids were super excited about seeing those. I'm super excited about that. That does not fit in my carb count. But boy, howdy, I will eat that anyway. I'll just eat like a half of the bag at a time kind of thing, or just a few pieces. 2 things of keto bread for my husband, and I may end up using some of that for the kids. They had it, and she said nobody else takes the keto stuff, so I took it. I have on the menu probably later on this week to do burgers, so I picked up some burger buns. And then a thing of bagels. So it was, you got to pick 2 bread products, 1 burger buns, hot dog buns, that kind of thing, and then 1 more like breakfast bread. So they had bagels, English muffins, those kind of things. So that's what we did. And then the piece de resistance, an entire box of organic bananas. They are looking worse for the wear. Yeah. But I will be freezing all of these and using them in smoothies, banana bread, banana muffins, whatnot. So I was stupendously excited to get all of those. They are definitely worse. Yeah, they're definitely past their prime. But for freezing them, I just peel them, break them in half, line them up on a cookie sheet, and freeze them like that. And that way they don't stick together. And then I put them in a bag and put them in the freezer. And then I've got them for, like I said, smoothies and all that kind of stuff. And the kids have individual bananas then that they can make smoothies. Or some of my kids will eat a frozen banana. They're weird. So, all right, I'm going to put this especially cold stuff up, and then I will be right back with another round. All right, round 2 is the more shelf-stable things. So we got a thing of oats and honey granola. That will go well with those yogurt cups. Some brownie bites. some high key mini cookies, and these are a low carb option, so I will set those back for my husband and I. Some sweetened mango slices. Those will be nice for Sunday evenings. We do like a charcuterie board type dinner, so that will be nice for that. Another thing of the pancake and waffle mix that my kids have been using to make pancakes for themselves in the morning. Some FODMAP, I think is how that's pronounced, and it's low FODMAP foods, and it is an easy to digest barbecue sauce. I was happy to see that because I am out of barbecue sauce right now. Some pancake syrup, a thing of peaches. They also had canned vegetables that I passed on because my family just doesn't eat canned vegetables, so we leave those for somebody else. Some hazelnut spread with cocoa. This looks so fancy. So fancy. 4 granola bars. 2 more things of the Chalk Zero white chocolate baking chips. We've been using those like crazy. A thing of the Super Puffs that my little ones like. 3 bars of oat milk and dark chocolate yum. This name brand cracked me up. Laura's Wholesome Junk Food. Oatmeal chocolate chip Bitles. Bitelets. Nice clean ingredients. Super high carb, but that's okay. My kids will eat them. Another thing of these fruit and yogurt snacks. My kids liked those. She let me take a whole sleeve of these, and I'm excited to try them. They had several flavors, and I wish I had asked her if I could take like a mix and match. They are a cauliflower red pepper curry, and the whole thing is 10 carbs minus the dietary fiber is only 6 carbs. So I thought, hey, I'm willing to try one of those. It might be a nice, quick, and easy side for, at the very least, my husband and I, on days when we just need an easy side dish, especially like if the kids are having rice or something along those lines, mac and cheese. I could warm up one of those for us. Another 6-pack of the quarts of almond milk, which are super handy to have on hand. We have some organic orange mango juice. We opened one of these on the way home. We got 2 of them, and my oldest daughter really liked them. It is very gingery, so we were joking that it was like spicy water, but there is a lot of honey in there. The carb content is crazy high, 30 carbs for the whole thing. But she really liked it. And then we also got a second one of these, Chicky Chicky Boom Boom, which I thought was hilarious. Tropical water. I didn't care for it because I don't like mango, but all of the kids really liked it. So, and then a couple of non-food items. We got some dishwashing liquid, which is nice. I'm assuming that's like not, yeah, dishwashing, not dishwasher, because I don't have a dishwasher. And then these vitamin D chewables. So I will save those back for this winter when the kids take vitamin D through the winter. We get plenty of sunshine through the summer, spring, summer, and fall, but in the winter we do take some vitamin D. So that is everything. I was telling her it's always fascinating to me when the snack box is just about empty, we end up getting snacks. And they had sweet corn today and cucumbers that were locally donated, but we have those in our garden. And then I actually brought in a 5-gallon bucket of green beans to donate. So there wasn't a whole lot of produce, but we're getting gobs of produce right now. So it was one of those where it was like, okay, that's not a big deal. But I just always find it interesting that when we are low on snacks, we go in and God provides snacks. And God provided an entire box of bananas. So, it's just awesome. So, all right, if you need help, even a little bit, that's where we're at. We don't need gobs of help. We are not on we don't need health insurance help. We get that through my husband's work. We don't need help paying our electric bill. We're not on food stamps. We don't need gobs of help. We just need a little bit of help. If that's you, seek out a food pantry, seek out a clothing pantry. If you need a lot of help, seek out a clothing pantry, seek out a food pantry. Okay, if you're struggling to make ends meet, if you are the working poor, so you are a household with 2 incomes and you're still barely making ends meet, or you're coming in the negative at the end of the month, go out and seek out the help. It's there. They want to help you. They love you. They care about you. It's there. So there is a link in the show notes for how to find a food pantry in your area. There are plenty of them out there. If you're having trouble finding one, use that link to find. I found out about the one that we go to, this church one, on Facebook, just joining local, like Greentown News and Events, that kind of thing. Like, let's see here, what would be another one? North Sycamore goings on, or happenings, or those kind of things. There are local things, and then you could even ask in those groups, hey, does anybody know of a food pantry local, or a clothing pantry, or something along those lines? There are even churches that will that don't do full-blown food pantries, but do like hot meals for people, especially shut-ins, elderly, that kind of thing. So go out and seek out those resources. I know this time of year there's been a lot of back to school backpack giveaways where they're giving away school supplies, that kind of thing. So, all right, my brain is starting to falter, so I need to stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye and God bless.